Tango down.
Hey gamers, welcome back to Tango Down. For today's lesson, we're on the map Discovery. I'm D from Mahalo Games, and I'm going to show you how to tactically break this map down. Let's go. Alright, so today we're looking at Discovery. It's one of the new maps from the First Strike map pack. Another Snowtown map. I am actually a big fan of this map, and if I start on A side, I'll usually run around this edge right here. I can see my team is pushing the opposite way, so I'm going to try to stay away from your teammates. It's usually a good idea, especially in the bigger maps, to stick away from your team, because that's where your enemies will know you're going to be. So if you actually can successfully flank around them and kill anyone who is in your way, then you can flank around straight to the back of their spawn, to the back of their entire bulk of the entire group that you're going up against, and get a lot of kills that way. This building right here is nice. There's multiple escape routes. Oh. But you're ultimately trying to get back into this building right here overlooking C. I recommend not taking C like in any other domination match. You should always leave one spawn point open. That way you know where they're spawning. And if you take C, they will randomly spawn wherever your teammates are not. So it can be very, very random, and they'll usually get the drop on you, and you can't successfully spawn trap them. That's the main reason. Looks like they're all in this two-story building right here. This building is challenging to most people, but if you actually flashbang against that wall, you can use these steps and the actual floor of the entire second floor to give you cover. There's a secondary room, but it looks like I've cleared them out. B, I usually try to avoid at all costs, unless, of course, they are just freshly respawning in the back of another area. But right here is nice. I don't like it too much because you can't really throw a Semtex. The catwalk is in the way, so I'll usually work my way around this side. Alright, now this is if I went the opposite way during the spawn. This truck right here is some good cover, but you want to move to this point over here into this building. This window right here works as nice cover, but I spend a lot of my time on this map at this spot exactly. It's a good idea to hold this spot if you have B and A captured, because they'll be spawning in the back of C, which will allow you to pick them off as they try to run across this area. This is a high traffic zone, so I usually run a mid to long range gun. I completely avoid sniper rifles on this level, but a nice mid-range assault rifle will do the trick. There's only one other entrance, is right here. So if you can hold this little walkway, which is honestly not that hard if you have a nice rifle with a nice sight on it, then you can hold them off completely. The hope is that they'll eventually wise up and start going the opposite way. That way you can push forward and then actually flank around behind them. Ready for launch. Friendly mortars inbound. SR-71 online. At this point, looks like they've switched spawns with where I just was, which is nice because I can just turn around and chase them down. And then after they're cleared out, you can move straight back to where you were. Repeat the pattern, or you can push all the way back into their spawn and try to kill them as they spawn. Order coordinates received, firing for effect. Losing B. And that's a lot of action you're going to see over here. Here's a way if you're going to just push straight into the spawn without holding that point. Like I said, there are 2 entrances to the point where you were holding before.
Friendly spy plane inbound. Friendly sentry gun on the way.
And push straight into the back of their base. These groupings of canisters is a nice cover. There's 2 right next to each other, so there's a little bit in the middle right here where you can hide. And here's the secondary way you can go. Careful, because you can fall off the map. From here, you can hold this main building right here. I consider this the main building of C. As long as you claymore this door right here, you should be okay. You can shoot straight out this window to your right to kill anyone who's spawning at C, and you can also shoot out the window next to it to shoot straight down onto B.
Friendly care package on the way.
As your teammates kill the enemies, they will be spawning on C, and then you will be there waiting for them to pick up the slack.
Ready for deployment. SR-71 online.
All right, to review, remember to avoid the center of the map. It's a death trap. There's line of sights from all around, especially on the sides where most of the action usually goes on. So you will die if you go to the center of the map. If you're playing domination and it's B, then I would recommend pushing into the back of their base, holding them back, and then capturing B. Speaking of holding, remember to hold the catwalks on the side of the map. Those are the strongest points, and that's actually where a lot of action happens because people avoid the middle. And once they wise up after you killed enough of them, they'll go the opposite way. Once that happens, you can push into the back of their spawn and then start to spawn kill them. And once that happens, if you're playing domination, then you can capture B, and you won't have to worry about too many people respawning and too many reinforcements backing up your enemy team. And that's it for Discovery. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.